Here is my intro theme if I had one, but I don't.
So, you there, this is Jean-Luc, and this is Illyria Neko, Felicity,
Hi.
or the Violet Bombshell. But more on that later. And this is us. This is MTV. Hi, welcome to MTV. Like,
Hi.
seriously. This is us, actual people.
Yes, you like this is the first time you're seeing the voice.
Like, hi, I'm a gnome. Yeah, no, I'm not, but whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, you're really not. Like, what did we work out today? 188 centimeters?
Something like that.
You're not a gnome.
Hi. Anyway. Look, so, let's talk about the week.
Yeah, what happened?
It was a quiet week, actually, which is why we're doing this, because it's a good opportunity. Yes, it's a good opportunity to remake and redo the channel format a little bit. So we're going to change things up a little bit. We had Veratus go and tank a run in Temple.
Yeah.
He's needs to get caught up on his Conqueror, so he's about 5 runs behind at the moment, thanks to nicking off to Burning Man for a month. And us sort of going, yeah, fuck it, we're just going to go do all the runs anyway, whatever. So yeah, he's been off in Temple. We had Vampy doing a whole bunch of classic runs, which I had a bit of an interview with her as well. We actually managed to get 10 people together and did 2 runs at the same time. Ooh, did we? Yeah, we got 2 runs together at the same time on Thursday. That was Waycrest and Siege, both at a 10, but we're at the point now where we're actually starting to be able to pump pretty much everyone through 10s. So we may see some more people get Conqueror before the end of the season yet. And tomorrow night we've got another Siege slated for the push group, which is an 11. Did you want to say something? Did you want to add something?
No, he wanted to show off Mummy's chesticles.
Yeah, booby play.
And on that note, let's go talk to Vampy.
Don't know what I'm talking about.
That's okay, I do.
Excellent.
Yeah, because I've got your, you got a Scarlet Monastery, a Noma, and a Stockades that work this time.
Yes, successful stockades is always fun. The Scarlet Monastery was the guild guys doing me a quick run through. They finished up with SM, I think they're all 40 plus. So they waited around whilst I did the very, very long run from Manethil Harbour all the way up to Refuge Point, across to South Shore and up through Silver Pine. It was excellent.
Oh god, that's a hell of a run.
Yeah, they waited for me though, so that was nice. And they, we did a quick tour through graveyards. I think we got Iron Spine as well, so that was nice. Always good to see a rare in graveyard. And then we were going to do a second run of graveyard, but decided to give library a quick shot. And that went quite well up until the end, and I got to level my staves and daggers a little bit because they were resisting all of my spells and all of my wanding, so I thought I'd just punch them with a dagger.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah. I think the most excitement was on the last boss of Library, where I didn't manage to get out of range of his big AoE fire and went to, 5 HP or something.
Yeah, that's right, because in Classic, overlevel mobs give you less experience than you get for appropriately level mobs, don't they?
Yeah, and if you're in the group, you all suffer for it. So even though they're the right level mobs for me, because everyone else is way over level, I don't benefit from running basically with them.
And this Stockades run. So last time you tried to run Stockades, the leader didn't reset the dungeon, so you didn't actually have any bosses in there.
Yeah, and it wasn't until we'd finished the whole thing and realised that there were no bosses that someone went, "Oh, are you supposed to reset?"
Well, at least you got it done. It meant you get the quests done as well.
Yeah, it was a pretty good run. I put the group together because I got sick of looking for people. So started a group, and yeah, it went off quite smoothly actually. No major issue.
I've noticed on your UI, the party frames have arrows indicating direction on them. Is that part of LVI or is that something else?
That's actually Healbot.
Ooh, neat.
Yeah, so that's a separate healing UI. You'll only see that when I'm on a character that does heals. It won't be. So I don't think you see it on my priest.
No, well, you haven't
retail.
healed on your priest on retail in like 2 years. And then last up, we've got the Noma run here. Yeah, I was rewatching it. I was rewatching some of this, sort of trying to get ready for doing the video, and I'm like, nah, I'm just going to ask Vampy about this, because this looks like it started off alright and turned into a shit show.
Oh yeah, there was some fun times in there, for sure. And the big trouble that we had was there were two bugged dwarves, dark iron dwarves, on the top level. So backdoor you come in, you do the crowd pummeler first, and then we headed down to finish what's his name? Mechanier. And yeah, we were running down the middle section of that ramp down to the last boss, and couldn't figure out why there was 50 mobs all running towards us multiple times.
Yeah, I did see that. Like, it's just suddenly everything. Just everything.
Yeah, literally everything. I thought that it was because I was a little bit under-leveled, and yeah, it turned out that it was bugged mobs.
Yeah, the Dark Iron agents, I can see them here.
Well,
some of the classic dungeons are just... I have bad memories of Noma. I spent hours and hours and hours running back to Noma.
I quite like Noma again. It's a fun instance with a bit of variety as well, but I think that a lot of people don't realise that the classic instances were all set up that you had to go back multiple times.
Well, thank you for coming and chatting, Vampy, and hopefully I'll remember to do an actual thank you when I'm talking to you next time. But for now, let's get back to the video.
So anyway, is there anything you'd like to know?
Well, so you're almost at the end with Conqueror.
Yeah.
So you just have one more to get.
Yeah, so we've just got Toldagor to get as a group. Well, me personally, I just have, at this moment, Toldagor, because somehow we actually managed to time that siege, even though we weren't expecting it, and nobody else from the regular run was in it.
Yeah, like, that you weren't expecting. So how did that run actually go? Apart from really well.
Yeah, really well.
Oh, how did we end up with all them too?
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that siege actually started with... we started by pulling everything on the top platform, which was about 15 mobs on bursting, which is a great start.
What?
And we still don't know how the hell we did
How the
it.
fuck did we end up with the emissary pack though?
I have no
We dropped down, went through, and actually was starting to look pretty good until the first boss, which is pretty much where all of the runs fail when it's people that haven't run it before or regularly. Yeah, we went to the first boss and proceeded to fuck up the mechanics royally every single time.
Yeah, that won't do it. And Abba walked into that bomb.
And then there were a couple of other instances where just derp happened, or really big pools went a bit risky, or Sierre fell in the water transitioning from the boat to the bridge, or Sierre got stuck in the cannon on the last boss when we had only a few minutes left, dropped out and died, so then Fel had to run back and res him.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that was a little exciting.
Just remember, you actually still timed this run.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. So that's why we're kind of confident we're going to go back in on Siege tomorrow and get it as a timed run for the whole group.
Yeah, because that would be that. So, okay, we think we're getting close to the end of the season, or at least the end of your push season with Conqueror. Who knows for the actual season. What is your favourite dungeon?
Oh, okay. My favourite dungeon. As a tank, I love tanking Waycrest. It's got good flow. It's really easy to pick the pools, but there's enough interest in it as a single dungeon, with having like 6 different routes to pick from, that you walk in, you go, all right, where are we going today? So I love that for it. I think in terms of pure boom, 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 getting to pull continuously and it being a smooth run, Motherload's probably my favourite, but only, I'll have to admit, with certain groups. Just because it is one of those dungeons where if you screw something up, you pull everything and you die. And we've seen that over and over again.
This makes it really hard because you guys love to do your big git DPS and big git pulls.
Yeah.
And so you're really struggling not to do that these days.
Well, yeah, like by the time we hit the end of Legion and we were doing 16, 17s fairly regularly, we had no problems rounding up Trial of Valor, if you remember, or Halls of Valor. The entire top deck before the first boss, just every single pull, sprint off, gather everything up. And I mean, I was on my warrior at the time, so I didn't even have any slows.
I remember, like, I was actually still doing some of them. Not as those high keys, because I wasn't playing much by that point. But I remember jumping into halls and just going ham with the DPS, because why not?
Yeah, because we could round everything up, except for teaming weeks where there were 3 lightning mobs at the top and then we'd just die.
Yeah, that happened a lot.
Yeah.
That happened.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
That was definitely a thing. But that's okay.
Yeah.
So that pretty well covers our Siege and our Waycrest. And yeah, that's actually it. As far as content goes, like, we've re-cleared Heroic. So Ashara's officially on farm. She's been re-cleared.
Oh, is she? We got so caught up with the M pluses that you didn't actually tell me that the other day.
Yeah. So we re-cleared it after sitting a couple of low DPS. Sorry, guys. Yes, shoes. Shoes are something that Ashara does not need because she has 5 tentacles instead. Also 4 hands. Yeah, I'm not sure what she'd do with shoes. Thank you, though. And yeah, after we sat those couple of people, we just belted it down the next attempt. It was kind of embarrassing, actually.
Wow, especially considering it was a short raid this week.
Yeah. So that actually worked in our favour because that was kind of what let us do the double runs and kind of get some extra people, some keys done. Being able to get extra 10s done, really nice. Really, really nice.
Yeah. Fingers crossed for that RNG with the Tolgador.
Yeah, we don't want to repeat a season 2, okay, Blizzard? Watching you. Where we didn't actually manage to get any of the keys that we needed in the last week, but we left our push far too late for actually getting Conqueror done.
Yeah.
A
little too late? Like 5 keys in the last week or something you needed?
5 keys in 2 weeks.
Yeah. That was an ambitious attempt.
Yeah, ambitious and rubbish.
So this time things have been different.
Yes, we planned it right from the start and actually worked towards it. And look, I know there's heaps of people out there that are running around with the 15s, whatever that's, the 15 Keystone Master, I think is the name of that achievement. I know there's heaps of people running around with that, but this is the level that we run at. We run at Heroic gets done before the end of the patch cycle, and since 10s are approximately Heroic level, that works out. That's about right. You know, Season 4, we might even do a thing where we actually race the raiding group and the push group and see who can achieve either Keystone Conqueror or Curve first. Keystone versus Curve.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I think that'd be a good challenge.
I'm really sad I don't get to play anymore.
Yeah, well, this one, hold him up for the camera. This one, YouTube debut, makes that a little bit challenging. And of course, you're running your own business.
Yes, I am. And so while you're busy cutting things together for these videos, I'm usually down the other end of the house working.
Yeah. I play and she works.
But that's okay because during the day, I watch TV and he works.
It all balances out in the end.
It does.
Anyway, look, this has been MTV, and this is the MTV family. And you know what? If this format works out nicely, you might be seeing a whole lot more of us in future. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you after the next reset.
Bye!
Bye. You want to say bye-bye? You want to say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. He's all camera shy.